Hi, so yesterday we started, we completed here, and today I wanted to pursue this. Now I made this table first because, but there has been some irregularities in this, so this was a working table. So I'd rather work on this one today, which was the final version of this one. So let's begin. So today I will just be uh, explaining and detailing on these numbers and how they came to be and how I found them and what worked, what did not work. And later on, in the next video tomorrow, I would begin by interpreting this content written here, which is basically the interpretation of the table, how I derived the numbers, uh, and in with what perception. Because when we tend to find and look at the numbers, they tend to appear, produce different results uh, when anchored differently. So that is what we are going to discuss in tomorrow's video. So today we are just going to be brief and just be looking at the numbers. So this was a report here, and here in this report, uh, it's the cost of sugar production, and it says proportion of sugarcane cost as a percentage of total cost of sugar production fiscal year 2016. So I just picked up the first entry. Uh, the location is Sin. Recovery percentage of sugar is 10.47%. Cane cost per kg is 45.41. That is cane cost per kg. Now this is very tricky to understand. I did not first get it. Uh, this cane cost per kg means the total cost of cane that was required to produce 1 kg of sugar. So that is the total cost of cane. Now I'm going to use it as with a reference of indicative prices that is set by mill as well to find what were the indicative prices set by the mill for all the kgs of for all the sugar cane, and then how this cane cost per kg of cane is being applied to the making of sugar. Now this per kg cane cost and this sugar recovery rate is from one mill of the one random mill from the sun, and there are other data as well. So this is the cost to make and sell before tax. So once the mill has made at this cost 45.41, they have made sugar with the cane. The other costs to make and sell before tax is 47.49%. That means there could be the expenses and the profits as well includes in this cost. And this cost we are saying that is the total cane cost for making 1 kg of sugar. And here cost to make and sell after tax. Now once this cost with the profit they have got here 47.49, the cost to make and sell after tax, once you add tax in this cost of 47.49, it becomes 51.97. So I worked with these numbers and worked on the table how what is the cost per cane, quantities of cane, indicative prices, uh, in the price of cane with reference to the indicative prices, the sugar recovery rate, and the quantity of sugar produced, and all this. So I worked out from these numbers. So we are just going to see the numbers here. So here I have listed number of mills, that is one. Government mandated price was 182 per 40 kg, that I've picked from the news and from the report as well. I'd have reconciled. So 182 per 40 kg means 40 kgs of cane, sugar cane, is cost 182, and that was the price mandated by the government back then to pay to the farmers. Why the mills are going to pay to farmers 182 rupees for purchasing 40 kg of cane. Now, if we derive the price per 40 kg of cane, so when we divide 182 with the 40, we get 4.55. That means the cost of per kg cane. So if we see here, uh, cost of 10 kg cane. So 10 kg of cane costs as per indicative prices 45.50. 1 kg of cane costs 4.55 as per indicative prices of 182 divided by 40. So that you are going to how these numbers are derived. When you divide 182 by 40, you are going to get, let's say, let's just do it here. When you divide 182 with the 40, you're going to get 4.55. That is the cost of per kg cane we have listed here. And then with this, you are going to multiply, that is the cost of 1 kg cane. 1 kg cane is also equal to 1 stick of cane. And when you multiply this 4.55 with 10 kg of cane, you're going to get 45.50. The cost of 10 kg of cane with reference to government mandated prices, indicated prices of 182.40. Same goes for 40 kg of cane. For 40 kg of cane, the price is 182. That is the benchmark set. And then the other prices that we have derived on our own. For 1 kg of cane, the price is 4.5. For 10 kg, 45.50. For 40, 182. That is the benchmark. Now, all these in purple I've highlighted as the main numbers, and then the others are derived numbers, just for my understanding and the reference. Then the cost of 100 kg, if we make the base of this 180 to 40 and try to find out what will be the cost of 100 kgs of cane, that is going to cost 455, and that can easily be calculated when you calculate this number are to 4.55 with the total number of 100, you're going to get 4.55. And this we have S224, which is this number. If I just drag it a bit here, you might be able to see. I can just add a colon here. So here, when you multiply 4.55 with 100, you're going to get this number of 455. So moving forward, this was a sugar recovery rate, which is 10.47% sugar recovery rate per. Now that is the total sugar recovery rate. So what does that mean? It means the total canes purchased, and out of those total canes, the sugar is made. So for that one particular mill, the sugar recovery rate was 10.47 kgs. Now in that, the sugarcane uh, was this is the sugarcane required in producing. Now why this number is not 10 and 9.55, I'll explain. We will discuss in the next video when we do the interpretation. So these are the canes: 1 kg of cane, 10 kg and 40 kg and 100 kg. This is for the reference here. Okay, so 1 kg of cane produces 100 grams of sugar, almost. 10 kg, consider this 10 kg of cane produce 1 kg of, now these are in decimals, that means this is 1 in kgs and the above numbers are in grams, so 1 kg 47 grams. But consider for now that these are the kgs and the grams. 1 kg or 4 kg, approximate numbers, uh, absolute numbers, and for the approximations we are going to as I said earlier in the next video. So 40 kg of cane produce 4 kg of sugars. Same 100 kg produce 10 kg, and 1000 kg of cane produce 104 kgs of sugars. These are the units written grams and ones. Uh, this is the quantity of cane producing that I've repeated again and again. Why? Because I wanted to when I was furthering ahead in table, I wanted to keep a reference that was visible in the same screen. So the total cost of cane. Now here is the main point. This is the cost of cane as per the mill. That is 45.41 that they are making for. Uh, it takes them 45.41 to produce 1 kg of cane, right? And uh, when we compare it with the mill price, so for 10 kg of cane, the mill price comes around 45.50. So if we multiply, deduct 45.50 with this one, so there is a difference of 9 pesos. So this is 45.41 that the mills are finding to produce uh, 1 kg of sugar with 10 kgs of cane. For them the cost is 45.41, whereas as per indicative mill, if we try to evaluate, the price becomes for cane is 45.50. Now we are also going to discuss the differences and what's what does these mean here in detail. So so this is the total cost of cane. This is the estimate at the 40. If this is the main base point, 45.41 kg for producing 1 kg of sugar, which is taking 10 kg of cane. Then for 190, then for producing 4 kg of cane, will require 40 kg of cane, and it will cost 190.18 pesos with reference to this number of 45.41. Now if we see now how these sugar numbers are derived, uh, let's say we find out 40 kg of cane, and this is the sugar recovery rate. If you multiply this sugar recovery rate with the 40, you are going to get the quantity of sugar produced. So that is how this number is derived. When you try to find out uh, the cane from this number 4.188 with reference to this number which we got here, this 9.5 and not 10, so we are going to get this number 43.46. So when you try to find the difference of cost by the mill and the difference of number with reference to the sugar recovery rate and the kgs of sugar of this exact numbers, there will be the difference of 42, which is the difference of 45 and 41, and this appears only at this 1 kg of cane difference, 1 kg of sugar making difference, but not when we calculate it with reference to 1 kg of cane or 40 kg of cane or 10 or 100 or 1000, but only at the 10 kg of cane. So that is also we are going to discuss how this is be how this came to be. Now if we look at here, these are the numbers, difference of cost of cane and cane cost calculated in pkr. So this difference is of between these two, and this difference was between this one and here. So I'll just minimize it. So let's just see. Now this difference was here and here from the price of cane with reference to indicative prices, and the difference of the cane 10 kgs which is calculated with reference of 10.47% of sugar recovery rate. That is here where we first write this sugar 4.188. So this is very scientific, you can say. There is a lot of science beneath this, so we are going to discuss in the next video because it is going to take a lot longer. So these were the differences, and I assume that these were the differences between the two assumed costs. Uh, so perhaps the 10 kg of cane cost may also include transportation cost, handling, and the premiums paid to farmer. Assuming, I don't know. Then this is the cost of sugar making that we have derived from taken from this report, 47.49. This was the cost for in addition to the cane. This was the cost, and this was the difference between the two. So this was 45.41 10 kgs cane cost for making 1 kg of sugar, and when you add 2.49, it becomes 47.90. Now this is the total cost that the mills get for making 1 kg of sugar. So this would be making sugar making cost, and this would be internal factory mill cost. That would be, perhaps the salaries, the things used in making sugar, equipment, etc., etc., and utilities, bills included, and profit as well per kg of sugar. And when tax of 4.07 is added in this amount, it becomes 51.97. Now that is the total cost for mills to make 1 kg of sugar, and this number I have picked from here. So at this price, uh, mills are going to sold to the you can say at X mill rate to brokers or middleman or distributors at this price. Now distributors are going to purchase at this price and then add something on this price, their profit margin, and then sell it further. So this was all for today, and we are going to continue on this tomorrow uh, with reference to the interpretation. So that is of utmost important. Numbers are there, but often there is science beneath them, and that is what we need to uncover first. So let's just look at the video notes here. If we have covered all, it's mapping per kg sugar making cost from 10 kg of cane done, finding sugar quantity from sugar recovery rate that we have done, difference of cost when incurred with different points of reference. So there is cost differences when we try to anchor it from different points. If we make something different at the base and try to uh, forecast it ahead, so if you change the base, the forecast is going to change. So same goes for the costs here. Evaluating costs at different stages, cane purchases, cost of sugar making, and taxes that we have just discussed here. So that was all. Thank you, and we will pursue tomorrow, inshallah.